everybody? Drift 310 back with some more WWE Supercard. Now, if you guys do follow NW Game Dad, he did posted some tweets and reply earlier saying we held off the update coming and the PCC will start up sometime after the update. So I'm very glad to hear that they are bringing a new People's Champion challenge right along after some time after the update, just because it'll make the People's Champion rewards more interesting than the old boring rewards that we used to get. We used to get like almost the same cards that are still in the game. And I know you guys really want like new cards, especially with now the Survivor tier is dropping. There's probably gonna be Survivor cards including, but the only downside is it is gonna be in the top ranks probably to get like a top 500. But I am very excited to see if a Survivor support is gonna be in there because I'm gonna try my best to try to get that. And I know this People's Champion is gonna be very active because almost a lot of people are coming back just because the Survivor tier is gonna release. And also, there was another tweet where he did said but I can't seem to find it no more. But he did said this. He said basically on his Twitter that the losers of the PCC cards, which I'll show in a minute, if you guys don't know who the losers cards is from the previous PCCs, they say that they might appear somewhere. So that left me wondering, would they appear in the board picks, or will they appear in a later future PCC? Because remember, the PCC cards that were previous, they're not gonna be stronger than the Survivor tier, or at least from my perspective. So they might be able to drop in the board picks, or they could be also exclusively for King of the Ring rewards, which will be so awesome. It'll make King of the Ring reward. It'll make King of the Ring more unique in a way, just because they only have those exclusive rewards. But it'll be like such randomness to get it, and I hope it's not. I hope it doesn't have a low percentage to pull it off from the rewards. But now since we might get only one, it is gonna be harder to pull a pair of them. So for those of you who don't know who were the losers of the PCC cards from the previous People's Champion that we had, they are still in your catalog. As you guys could tell, Andre the Giant was one of them. Chris Jericho was one of them that lost against Randy Orton. Hulk Hogan was one of the winners. John Cena was one of the first losers of the first People's Champion event. He might be coming back. And Seth Rollins. So those are the 4 cards we might see come back, but who knows where. He just said it might appear somewhere, and that leaves me very excited because I'm very looking forward if they are going to be dropped as King of the Ring rewards or maybe board picks. Because remember, the Survivor tiers are going to be stronger than these PCC cards, so it would make it fair to have them inside the game instead of exclusively to People's Champion events. But who knows? Leave you guys comments about that. What do you guys think? And let's get on with today. And for those of you who do know that Survivor tier is dropping next week, but don't know the situation was gonna happen once you're in the King of the Ring and the Survivor tier is out, well, basically the rewards are gonna nerf to the new ones, but your tier is gonna remain the same as how you entered. So you're not gonna. So once Survivor tier comes out and you're in the middle of the King of the Ring, your legendary bar is not gonna go to Survivor bar, but your rewards are gonna change. So that it's very like a downside for mostly everybody who is in King of the Ring during the release of the new Survivor tier. But hopefully it doesn't happen to me. If it does, I wouldn't mind it because Survivor tier is coming out. I wouldn't be most excited. But I did promise you guys I would do a full legendary pro team. And let's get that started, shall we? So we're gonna have Christian get replaced by Come on, man. Can you go any slower? Oh wow. Yeah, change superstars when I didn't even do nothing. I hate when that does that. Alright, so I am gonna put Triple H, switch back with San Martino. Triple H remains in the bench. And we are gonna swap Kane out with Edge, who I kinda hate now, just because I have his duplicate. Oh my gosh, can you please stop doing that? I hate when this does this. Like, this blue sex acts so slow sometimes. Alright, Edge. We are gonna put the base incarnate, the one behind 21 and 1, Brock Lesnar. I couldn't do it upon him in way, so I need to very deep in my voice in order to do that. And I barely woke up this morning, so I'm not definitely gonna do that. So I wish I had AJ ready to go, but unfortunately I don't. So I am gonna have to go with the Twin Magic, the Bella Twins. Hopefully they are gonna be doing switcheroos, but not during the matches. It's gonna be during after the matches. So I do enter this King of the Ring with almost half the boost. Just need to get 3 more and 4 more for charisma. So let's start the King of the Ring. This might be our final legendary King of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen. And it wouldn't be better off with the full legendary pro team to end this final legendary King of the Ring. We might see it in the future, but Survivor King of the Ring is gonna be the way to go for now. I mean, right when it drops. So let's do this damn thing. Start it. Yeah. So we're gonna basically wait on more players, and I can't wait to look forward on how King of the Ring is like when you're actually using a full legendary pro team. And I wonder how it's gonna be like against farming energy and switching your benches up. But I'm definitely gonna farm energies on the top 8. But if the Survivor tier is out, I am gonna probably lose the quarterfinals on purpose. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. It just depends how it goes, and how it goes, it goes. So we are gonna do some exhibition matches, and let's are gonna switch Brock Lesnar up with the Undertaker. Dead man walking. So now we with Undertaker in the team, we now have a chance to create 2 tag teams instead of 1. But we are gonna have a disadvantage in the power section when it comes to solo matches. So yeah, that's the only downside, that my power seems to be one of the weakest in my team. But as far from speed, it's still kind of good because I still have Ray, Shawn Michaels, and Brie Bella, of course, is the best in the speed from the Diva section. But toughness is not very well because I have 2 people, no, 3 superstars that could very indeed beat me in toughness. But for charisma as well, I still need to improve. Basically, I only have stats that could beat normally some of some are like the mid ones, but I can't beat the top guys. Like, say in toughness, I can't beat Big Show or Yokozuna. In charisma, I can't beat like The Rock, Ultimate Warrior. But I probably could beat them when it comes to charisma and toughness. When it comes to those double stats, because they might favor me more. But if you have the top 5 superstars, then yeah, it's gonna favor you definitely in your favor. So let's start on with some games. I'm probably gonna do, the usual, a few exhibition matches. So for this match, I am gonna go with Undertaker, just because I could have used Shawn Michaels on a different situation, which he is gonna be better off, because Charisma is kind of taking a risk. All right, Power Charisma, it is pretty better. The only thing that is a threat is AJ Lee and Natalia, which of course it is gonna be AJ Lee, just because her charisma is almost at the 16,000s. She is gonna pick us up and drop us down to the ring floor. Still tag team power. I'm not liking this at all. But yeah, it is Big Show and San Martino. They're not gonna have that good tag team alignment. So hopefully that does give me the win. And it does. Because both of my superstars are gonna get that 16,000 range. And there it is. We get that 2-1. Let's get these two cards. I might end the video once this board gets reset, just to see what do we pick. And let's face this guy, Bo, leave. You know, he gotta leave now. And I have been seeing that in the cross signs ever since Bo leave started like fighting. And today is the Survivor Series. Who do you think is gonna win? Team Authority or Team Cena? Unfortunately, I won't say much. I'm just gonna leave it up to y'all guys to see who is gonna be the winner. So we are gonna face off Rey Mysterio against Rey Mysterio in a speed match, which of course I'm gonna win just because I called in that support and I also caught that proc. So let's get these two cards, which is gonna be Big Show and another Big Show. Oh man, that's probably a sign that Team Cena is gonna win. Alright. Alright, look at this other good name. I am gonna face that WWF Federation just because that's when I started watching it as a little kid. And you know, those were the most exciting and good moments of wrestling I ever had as a little kid. So we are gonna go power. Undertaker seems to be my strongest in power, even though he isn't the strongest in the game from the power category. But hopefully that support. Oh my gosh, not even with that support, I would have still lost by 1 point. But even though he used his support, I did had to lose that one. And another match that doesn't seem to be going to my favor, which we are gonna lose. GG. Good game. Good riddance. And another match, of course, it would be power. They would send all the matches power, which I am very, very weak at. And you see, that's how it goes. Whenever a match just sets off with one category, power. And that is simply one of my weakest stats ever. I just wish Brock Lesnar reaches that 17,000 power, because say what about if Brock is facing Ultimate Warrior and his power charisma? I know Brock is good at power, but still Ultimate Warrior's charisma 17,000. That ain't nothing compared to Brock Lesnar's 16,000. I mean, vice versa. Like Brock Lesnar's power is 16,000, and that ain't nothing compared to Ultimate Warrior's charisma 17,000. Because Brock Lesnar's charisma is so weak. So any superstar will take him out easily in power charisma. So power toughness, there is some superstars that could take him as well. So I do think Brock Lesnar is very indeed underpowered. Ever since I had seen him in ultra rare tier, I seen him that he was like underpowered. I was like, no, in the super rare tier. I'm sorry, because I did had received he was like one of my first super rare, and I was very excited to have him because I thought he was gonna be the beast in this WWE Supercard, but it came out to be the other way. He ain't a beast at all. He just a beast in WWE. But his PCC card is definitely a beast incarnate. Now that is something you guys need to like that is something we need to grab, and hopefully it does like drop in a board pick. But I know it's not. I know it's not. I just I just want my second Brock Lesnar Pro, but it's never gonna happen. I just don't see it happening. So that is it. Yeah, we do have Kane Train, and I did promise I am gonna end the video once the board resets. And let's face the WWE champ 1-2-10. And we know he has Bruno Sammartino in his team. So hopefully we don't call Bruno Sammartino at the same time because I hate that kind of situation. But it is going to open up with toughness, charisma, and that calls for Shawn Michaels. And he does start it off with Bruno Sammartino. He does get the second win, but won't do much. Won't do much. Now, speed and charisma. Yeah, AJ Lee's the only one that. All right. Just because AJ Lee's speed is almost 1,585, and look at Bree's charisma, not even close to that. So thankfully to the support, we might win, but not even. You see, not even with the speed boost. So yeah, that is definitely gotta keep in mind that AJD could beat Brie Bella in speed and charisma, even though Brie Bella's best stat is speed. But we are gonna end the match with Rey Mysterio and Bruno Sammartino facing off Sammartino. Oh, he has two Sammartinos. Take it easy. But he is not gonna get that tag team alignment, which of course is gonna give me the victory. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. It goes my way. My way or the highway. So we are gonna get two more cards. And there it is. We are gonna end it up with the rare taunt, which is not even good to use for me. And an uncommon Bray Wyatt. That's kind of funny how they both faced off against each other. Alright, so that is gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully the Survivor Tier doesn't drop until Tuesday, just because I am in King of the Ring. I know you guys are really anticipated for the Survivor Tier to drop tomorrow, but why not start another King of the Ring? Like, yeah, if I was you guys, I would start another one, but if you guys don't want to risk it, then I would say don't start one until. Yeah, I say don't start one at all because the Survivor Tier is gonna be coming soon, and hopefully it is it. And for my theory, probably might drop on a Tuesday, since PCC might be coming after that. But if PCC and the tier and the Survivor Tier is coming up in the same week, then I think Survivor Tier is gonna drop Tuesday, and the pre-game is gonna drop Thursday for the People's Champion event to start on Friday, or maybe Wednesday. The pre-game will start, but I know for sure that Friday would be the day that the People's Champion will start, and hopefully it is next week, because next week I am not gonna do that nothing that much next weekend. So hopefully you guys have a good one, and of course I'll see you guys in the next one.